All right. Good afternoon, Tony. How are you today?
I'm great.
All right. You've applied to a litigation assistant for a client of mine located in Maitland, Florida. So tell me a little bit about your background. You've been in the legal industry. You've got some great experience. Looks like you've been doing contract work currently.
Yes, been working with an attorney out of Atlanta, a couple of attorneys out of Atlanta. That's why I moved from last year.
Okay.
So I was continuing work with them. But my experience goes back to Jim Moss, my first ever paralegal position. I
Okay.
worked with him for 8 years.
Great.
He had a team of 8 attorneys. I worked with one. You were assigned to one. So I worked with him for about 5.5 years before he moved to his family firm, which was like an hour from where I was. And I didn't feel like moving at the time.
Gotcha.
So I didn't move with him, but I'm glad I didn't because right now he's in legal trouble. So I'm
Okay. All
kind
right.
of, and after that, I moved on and I've done paralegal work from personal injury to litigation. And with the attorney I'm doing work with now, that's what I've been doing is litigation work. I've been handling his personal litigations for him.
Okay.
So it's been like that for years, even with the Chestnut firm.
All right. Fantastic. And so how many cases desk on average at any given time?
Okay, with the Chestnut firm, I'm gonna start with Jim Moss. I was new, so he started me with 25, and as I went on, before I left, I had 100. And with the Chestnut firm, I was responsible for 150.
Okay. Great.
And it ranges with him. It ranged from 150 to 200, depending on the caseload. But we work two states. We work Florida and Georgia.
Okay.
So I'm well adapted. And with Mr. Thomas, who I'm doing legal work with now, I worked with him before I left, and I was handling 50 cases. And right now I'm working with him and another attorney, and I have a caseload of about 75, but they all know I'm looking for something permanent. So I'm trying to clean up what I'm doing with them, which I'm down to 10 cases now. And tomorrow I have to go over to Plant City, and that finishes up 5 of the 10. So I can get him to move the other 5 to the legal assistant he has in Georgia.
All right. Fantastic. And what legal software do you have experience working with?
You name it, I've done it. I've done it from. I like to make people laugh. I've done it when there was no legal software, to Needles, to Clio, to my case. I've done it all.
Okay, fantastic. What's the most important thing to you about the next firm that you work for?
Size, and everybody wants benefits. I'm not worried about that. I'm a vet,
Okay.
so I get all my medical and stuff at the VA. So I'm not worried about benefits. I just like a great caseload. Um, Caseload and the people that I work with.
All
I
right.
just want to be like a family unit. I guess working from Jim Moss to Chris Chestnut, it was family. So we come to work. There was no bickering, no arguing, no nothing. So we've done everything together. And even if we had a problem, I was the section leader at the Chestnut firm. There was a problem. We went in the conference room, hashed it out, went on about our business. I
Fantastic.
never let nothing linger. Never.
Okay, great. What is your availability for interviews and how soon are you available to start if offered an opportunity?
Tomorrow.
Okay, great. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and then chat with you a little bit more if that sounds good.
Yes.